He damn near smoked you. We see it on Twitter. It's your boy JAZ. Trust the process. Oh my God. I want to just talk about protecting your peace. And sometimes it's not easy to protect your peace. Sometimes we have to go through those hard times in order to appreciate the good times. Die being dirty. It's your boy Jims. It's the stop being dirty. Stop eating dirty. Trust the process. Protect your peace. You know what process is hard to trust? The process of buying a new car. So I bought my car in 2010. I was super hyped because I had saved up money to buy a car. It was a 2011 limited Sonata, and I got it in 2010. I felt like the shit. I still remember that day that I got the car. I pulled up on my block, out the sunroof, like to my boys, not fronting on the block, like where my boys, I told my boys I'm gonna come pick them up, because at that time, like 10 years ago, 11 years ago is when we was hyped to just be in a car. Whoever's car it was, like a motherfucker just be going across the bridge, the Queensbridge, to go get a Dutch. We'll be like, I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? So like, that was that era. And now it's like, I'm shopping for a new car right now. You know, I got 2 kids. I need an SUV, man. I definitely need an SUV. I'm looking at a couple things. I like some Nissans. You know what I'm saying? I see a couple joints that I like. But basically, all in all, what I'm waiting for right now for the weather to get a little better and like see where how much I can get for my car and trade in, but shit like that. But overall, 2 things that I hate dealing with is car dealers and buying jewelry. They're like the same. It's like you just want to go in there, see a price, and think that's the price when really you can get it for the hundreds less, and like all the like negotiations, and then you think you're paying this much until you have to go sign it to the return of JAZ the Rapper. JAZ the Rapper announced she's booked, signed and sealed, returning to battle rap. I can't really remember the date. I know it's months. I know it's like summertime type shit. So first of all, I want to give salute to JAZ. I like JAZ. I do. I like because she's a super fan of battle rap, and like that I could appreciate. Like her being at all the events, you know what I'm saying? Always like, actually paying attention to the bars. There'll be a lot of girls around. Well, there ain't a lot of girls around in battle rap, but the girls out of there usually are like, not really giving a shit. If you brought your shorty or whatever, she's just there to be with her man. She ain't there to like give a shit about what's being. JAZ cares, listens to bars, things like that. I think the JAZ faces and the overreaction to bars got like the Aver Mook battle. I was like, stop it now! But otherwise, I like the JAZ faces and all that. And her keeping herself relevant. How you this relevant and you barely battle rap? Like JAZ the Rapper, like should be like JAZ the Rapper, ... not really. You can't be JAZ the Rapper if you don't rap, JAZ. But nah, like she put up freestyles over the years that was super dope. Body bag and freestyle. She should have stayed consistent with that, because she was really fire at that. It's not that easy to rhyme on beat and sound good, and she's able to do that. So now, are y'all hyped for JAZ coming back? I like it. I love a comeback, man. I love a comeback. Who she's battling is the question. Now, there's a few names I could think of who I think would be dope, but if I all right, I'll be real with you. Right now, my favorite female battler is Vixen. Vixen the Assassin is an assassin and a vixen. And I put it together. I don't like that she posted that she has a boyfriend. That kind of takes away from me a little bit. Not that like I want to be with her. I just like the thought that possibly one day, if any of us ever met her, there's a possibility that we could be with her. And she kind of eliminated that by showing she has a man. So I don't like that happiness in her life. But other than that, she's really dope. I'm joking, by the way. And she's really dope. And I just think she's the hottest female out right now. There's a few other ones, don't get me wrong, like KCJ. But she's my Lady Red, super fire. But Vixen is my favorite right now, and I would love to see Vixen versus JAZ. But when I hear that JAZ is announcing this month that she's locked in for months down the line, and I see that Vixen is just getting the recognition that she deserves right now, that matchup to the masses don't make sense, because they're just now seeing how fire Vixen is. Though she's been fire, they're just seeing it. So that ain't gonna be the comeback battle. They when they look at it, they're not gonna be able to hype that unless they rolled the dice, gave Vixen 40 bars next, in hopes that she's gonna do great against 40 bars, and then it will make sense that but they're not gonna roll the dice. They're not gonna take that gamble. Therefore, I believe that the battle will be against Misfit. It makes the most sense. She's battled, Jazz already battled QBs. I mean, 40 bars. I'm not sure if she battled E Hart. She battled a whole bunch. Listen, man, this is the one that makes sense. I think Misfit was super fire against Official. No, I don't. I think Misfit was super fire against Funeral. Farrah. That was fire. Her and Official was okay. The best part about that is what I remember is her calling Jazz out. And I just feel like because Misfit's been around forever and Jazz has as well, I just think that just makes more sense. Misfit I don't even want Misfit to take, if it is Misfit, I don't want her to take a battle before the Jazz battle. I want her like to have all this time to write, because Jazz is just so dangerous when she sits down for a long time, man. Like, and she sits down for a long time all the time, so every time you see her, she's fucking dangerous. So the only thing that scares me is she's hanging out with Tsunami Surf Choke God, Wave Choking Wave, Echo. She's hanging out with Mr. Echo a lot. And sometimes you are the company you keep. Fuck around, he might be choking during conversations. They have dinner together, he might like choke mid-dinner, like if she had to like Heimlich maneuver. He might just be choking all the time for all we know. And he's just around her so much that it might just affect her and fuck her up. And nah, man, salute to Surf, man. I'm a big Surf fan. I come at Surf because I'm a fan of him. And I got Surf's I-95 freestyle on my, it's on Apple Music. So I bumped that in the gym because it's like 10 minutes. So I could do like a whole nice working set with it playing. He completely bodied that. I think his music is pretty dope. I didn't like his first mixtape. I like his new shit. I think he's dope. I think it's dope that like battle rappers like him got recognition from the industry and things of that nature. I just think he shitted on battle rap with his preparation. You know, the Lord of Lux battle was horrific. The 40 bars battle, you know, like it's just like all the choking, you know, the rum nitty. It's like that shit is not cool to me. Like if you're not gonna be 100% prepared, that you shouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of a spit in the face to the culture, especially to the fans who are a fan of you like myself. I just wanted to say a little rant real quick because I'm not just trying to make it like I try to make a joke about the choking. I don't like this all about like a diss towards Surf, because I like Surf. You know what I'm saying? I hope to see him back. I think when Surf comes back, we're all gonna be hyped for it. He has that kind of, he's a superstar in battle rap. When he comes back, it's gonna be dope. Honestly, I wouldn't be mad at a Surf Calico. Not really, actually. I don't know who I want to see Surf against, but John. Anyway, back to Jazz. Jazz coming back is fire. I think any comeback is dope, especially Jazz, who, like, you know, she's in high demand for a comeback. I see it all the time. She must get tweets about that every single day. We follow each other. New Jazz, you know, been around Jazz a few times. Great person, dope personality, just an overall cool female. You know what I'm saying? And things of that nature. And it's good. You know, I like to see people succeed and, like, you know, do what they love. And you know, her Twitter name is she has Big Bag Jazz. So, you know, if she got a big bag for this, congratulations to her. I love to see people get paid, make money. I want everybody to make the most money they can. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're on a league that flaunts how much money they have, in a sense. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, maybe not like in a way where they're trying to really throw it in your face, but if you really visualize, it's hard to accept being lowballed by someone who's standing there looking like wealthy. You know, it's like, oh, okay, so, you know, anywho, that's as far as I'm gonna go with that. But it is what it is, man. You negotiate what you negotiate. You know, I've took battles for a low number before. I took battles for a high number and all in between. You know, I'm like 25 battles in myself. It's all about the negotiation and knowing your worth, and that goes with life as well. Know your worth, man. Know your worth. Don't let people that see less in you make you see less in yourself. Stand for something, and what you can't stand for is your worth. And that's not just battle rap. That's life. That's relationships, friendships. If the respect and love is not being reciprocated in a proper way where it's equal, of like someone appreciating you, then you need to get out of there, or you need to deny the checks, or get away from certain people and things like that, because nobody's gonna care about your worth more than you are. Stand on it, and stand within your beliefs, and just stay strong in what you believe you deserve at the end of the day. And if Jazz sat down all this time and got herself a big bag for this battle, I love to see it. I hope her opponent gets a big bag too, and it's overall dope. So, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what y'all think. Are you hyped to see Jazz back? Write in the comments. I think it's gonna be dope. I think if her and Misfit battle, that's a fire battle. And I think Jazz is very, very, very dangerous. She's punchline heavy, and who knows, she had a long time away to actually be able to build a new style. She could have a new something to her. And she always raps with her little belly out. I think that's really cute. And yeah, man, so Jazz is overall dope. And so is Misfit, so is Vixen, so are all the ladies. So I'm hyped to see this happening. I think it should be on a male card only because, unfortunately, you know, male cards get more attention than the female cards. And I think it'll be fire to have a big female battle with males on the card, or a co-ed card. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you have done that yet? Guy versus guy, guy versus girl, girl versus girl on the same card. Like, hell, who's over there giving out ideas on URL? Y'all giving out checks to anybody, apparently. Give me one. I'll start making events for y'all. I'm joking, but I'm not. I'm joking, but I'm not. I got us bloggers, man. We know, especially battle rapper / blogger. I'm in the mix. Trust the process. Protect your peace.